Hello, everyone, and welcome to Gaze of Our Lives. Like dice through the dice tower, these are the gaze of our lives. We are a group of therapists, educators, and spiritual leaders playing queer tabletop role-playing games in order to embrace our identities, build community, and share the magic of playing queer games with queer and queer-adjacent people. Gaze of Our Lives streams every other Sunday from 4 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will play queer games with queer characters and then talk about our experience. Want to know how to use games to build space for your queer clients? Check us out as we discuss how each game can benefit the queer communities we work with. Now, let's meet our fabulous game master who will introduce the game and take us most of the rest of the way today. Everybody, here's Tennille.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm so glad that you can join us again for our second episode of Punk Pride Pixies. Punk Pride Pixies is a queer, feminist, anti fascist, and anti capitalist game written by Steffi Devon. Pixies are a communal people who share most everything and don't have a concept of private property. When they would grab things for safekeeping, humans considered it stealing. This put them in conflict with humans for centuries. So the Pixies went into hiding in the forest glade and the center of the city, and humans forgot that Pixies were real and believed them only to be fairy tales. Pixies still exist, causing mischief, but they make attempts to not draw too much attention to them. Punk Pride Pixies is a one-page game using one six-sided die and three attributes called Punk, Pride, and Pixie. And you can find the game available at Itch.io for $2. I wanted to shout out to Steffi Devan and thank you so much for letting us play this game here and share it with everyone for our live stream. So on to some announcements. Next Friday, that is September 10th, we will be playing Wonder Home. We did our debrief on Friday nights. So make sure you watch that. That was really good and insightful. And that's so Wonder Home is 9:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, September 10th. And we're also going to be doing Kings of Brooms the following Friday. So we'll be going back and forth. And Punk Pride Pixies has a couple of more sessions, and then we'll be ending the series and starting another one. So let's go into our introduction of what you missed last session. Hallie, would you like to let us know what happened at the last episode?
Absolutely. So, last time on Gaze of Our Lives, we met our first bunch of protagonists, a party of playful pixies. We had the young and impetuous Commodity, their older sibling, the perpetually bored and reluctant leader, uh, the calm confidant, Shaylee, and the curious troublemaker, Olette. Our session opens with Queenberry Fig Sparkles summoning all the pixies of sacred willow wood for an assembly. As is her custom, she reviewed the only two rules of the pixies: never reveal your pixie self to the humans, looking at you, Commodity, and protect the tree. When the queen calls for volunteers to help with some pixie problems, after reviewing the options, our intrepid group chose to help Nellie, the nervous pixie with pink hair and blue eyes, with managing an issue involving humans. She was tight lipped at first, but the group soon realized why. A human, Orla Yabe, had discovered the Pixies' messenger stones and was harvesting them for Kyver City Tech. The Pixies, the Pixies, after narrowly escaping detection, though Calamity ended up stuck down Orla's shirt, were able to follow Orla to the Kyver headquarters, where Orla spoke to Vanessa Gray at the reception desk about the stones. She demanded, perhaps more likely begged, to see her father. Vanessa coolly denied her entrance, and Orla is escorted out by security. But the Pixies were able to sneak onto the elevator to infiltrate the company. Olette, thinking or not thinking that this would be a great opportunity to learn and explore, pressed all the buttons on the elevator, despite only needing to go to the top floor. What will they see on their journey up?
Fantastic. And that's where we're at. We're at the elevator, actually. Wow. Okay. So before we dig in, we're going to do a little ritual that helps us all to go into character. So it starts with us saying hello to the player. So you'll introduce your name and we'll all say hello. And then you'll tell us what character you're playing. And then we'll say hello to your character. And telling us your pronouns will help us as well. Who'd like to go first?
I can go first. All right. Hello, I am Maggie and I am playing Shaylee. You may call me Shay.
Hi,
Hello,
Maggie.
Maggie. Welcome,
Hi.
Hey,
Shay.
Shay.
Yay. Shay goes by they, them pronouns.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. And so then the questions.
Oh no,
What?
no, we're
Oh,
not
not
getting
yet.
to the questions yet. We're just gonna do the round of our ritual first.
Awesome.
I can go next. My name is Hallie Palmer. My pronouns are she, her,
Hey, Hallie.
Hi, Hallie.
and I play Calamity, the bored older sibling, and her pronouns are her and them, or her and they.
Hi, Calamity.
Welcome,
Calamity.
Calamity.
Hi.
My name is Menachem. I use he, they.
Hi, Menachem.
Hi, Menachem.
Hi.
Welcome.
And I'm playing, commodity. And I'm not a professional. I'm an amateur.
All right.
Hi, Commodity.
Welcome, Commodity.
Hello.
All right, fantastic. And I am Tennille.
Hey, Tennille.
Hi,
And-
Hi,
Tennille.
Tennille.
And I'm your game master today.
Hello, Game Master.
Hello,
Yes.
hello.
Hello, hello. Fantastic. All right. So the check-in questions are and we're going to focus on your character for the check-in in the beginning. What are your hopes for today? So answer that as your character. And then also, how does your character identify? Masculine, feminine, both, neither, some other way?
Hi. Oh, go ahead. No, you're
No.
my big sibling. You get to go first.
Oh, please go first.
Okay. I hope. Well, I forgot. I forgot. I hope I want to meet some humans. I mean, like not meet some humans, but I'm not going to reveal my pixie self to the humans because that's the rule. And the queen reminded me of that today, earlier.
Yep, we're still in the same day.
Yeah. Yes. And what's a gender? I don't know what this question means.
A gender is a social construct.
Oh, I don't have any constructs.
All right, then. Well, then it's neither. Thank you, Commodity.
Okay,
Oh.
sibling, go.
Okay. So my hopes for today are that my little sibling does not reveal themselves to a human, that we figure out the mystery behind the stones so I can go back home and get a nap and a snack. That'd be real cool. And I identify as I definitely am prefer androgynous. Like I do see myself as like as a woman, but I like to express it both in more feminine and more masculine ways some days. Depends on the day and how much laundry I did recently.
All right. Thank you for sharing that. Shay?
All right. Yes. So my hopes for today, my hope is that I can be brave and really help to solve this mystery because I don't know, I feel like it's almost like we need to save the forest and our tree. And so that's just really important to me. And then how I identify, I think others probably think I'm a little feminine, but I identify it as like sparkly on the inside.
Hmm.
Bring the sparkles out.
I'll try.
I also hope that Omelette's okay because they didn't make it on the elevator or something. I don't know. But
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Maybe we'll find out about that. They seem to have pressed all the buttons in the elevator and then somehow flew out just before the doors closed.
Do you believe that? Like, why is Omelette's mission just to make my life harder right
Oh,
that's
now?
my
man.
job. Oh, that's my job.
Is that your job, Commodity?
No, I help my sibling.
All right.
Your little-
Okay, well, before we dive into the play, I just wanted to review the lines and veils, remind you guys of the X card so you can cross your arms, or you can put an X in the chat, or you can send me a direct message if there's something that I need to retcon or change. For now, our lines are animal brutality, specifically pets, nothing up the nose, sexual assault, must have consent, racism, and sexism. And then our veils are pregnancy loss, homophobia, transphobia, and ableism. Anything else that we need to add? Or how do you guys all feeling about those so far?
Feels pretty good.
Okay, great. I love the thumbs up. Thank you. That's great. That tells me a lot. All right, then. Well, let's get into it. So we'd already had our summary, so everyone knows where we're at in the elevator. So all of you end up in the elevator, and Omelette has pressed all the buttons. There are 10 floors, and then somehow slipped out just before the doors closed. So yes, and the elevator's already moving up. So what are you all doing while you're inside?
Where Olette, where are you going? Ah, Olette, you pressed all the buttons and then left. Okay. We're doing this.
This room is shiny.
Very shiny.
It is. You know, and Nellie says, I have been in an elevator before, and once you press all those buttons, you can't really unpress them.
Oh, look, press. Oh, you're right. The light's still on.
Yeah, the light's still on.
I mean, is there another way up?
What does that mean?
Well, I think I saw a door that goes to like a stairway. Maybe she'll meet us on the top floor.
But what do the lights mean?
Oh, I think it means like we're gonna go to that one. And Nellie like points out to the number 2 just as the light turns off and the doors start to slide open. And she looks around at all the pixies and she grabs at Shay and she's like, quick, we need to hide. And she goes up to like the top in like a little corner.
Up here. Calamity, up here.
Ah! Calamity will
goes up, but hangs upside down, like, and peeks down over the edge of the top of the elevator.
Calamity kind of tries to tug Commodity back in, but also peeks at the same time.
So when the doors open all of the way, what you see is a bunch of cubicles. And you hear the sound of like typing and like very quiet sounds and like phone calls and stuff, but nobody goes on to the elevator. And then the doors close and it goes up to the next floor.
This is going to take a really long time.
Yes, it is.
Great.
Every
Anything
time
you yeah, anything you guys want to do before we get to the third floor?
When did the doors open again?
I think they're gonna open every time we get to a floor. I think it's gonna keep opening for every single floor.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is a lot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
humans have really boring lives. Like that looked terrible. That
Yeah.
previous floor.
Maybe
It's
they need
so
some
weird.
sparkles.
It's so weird. Like, shouldn't they just find a way to just fly instead of being in this boring thing?
I mean, they don't have wings.
Why would you choose to be in a cubicle instead of like outside?
Oh, that's a good point.
There's
I don't
I
know.
I get the
Um,
feeling that humans are not very smart.
I want to know what they're doing in those cubicles.
And then
Dude.
as you guys are as Commodity's talking, the doors open and you see two women come on. One of them has brown hair and brown eyes, and another one has red hair and blue eyes. And they're wearing these business suits, and they come in and they seem like very like all like professional looking. But as soon as the doors close, their arms wrap around each other and they start making out.
Yeah, they
I
do.
grab, I fly up to Calamity and hug her and smooch her cheeks.
And then he says, no, that's not what you think it is, but I love you too. We should give them their privacy.
Where are we gonna go?
Oh, I mean, just don't stare at them for like a minute.
How can you not? They're humans.
I mean,
I don't think I've ever seen like two humans like touching each other like that. What do you think
Yeah.
of that, Shay? Like, wow.
I think they must have some sparkles inside of them to be able to kiss like that. That's wonderful.
like they got in here real quick.
Yeah.
They did. It almost seems like it was like, I don't know, like almost secretive because they weren't holding hands when they came on.
Got
Ooh,
secret.
Secret.
some
And so
drama. Why
so
would you
as
keep that a secret?
I was just wondering that. Does that behavior need to be kept secret?
So humans never kiss each other when other humans are around?
I
Huh,
mean, if you look
I don't
at
know.
like the floor that they came off of, it looked terrible. I mean,
Yeah.
you're probably not
Dave.
allowed to do anything fun here.
The number changed to 4.
Yes, and as you guys are talking, you hear the two women actually talking to one another. And the door opens and the redhead presses the button to close it like immediately. So you don't really see what's on the fourth floor. And Saskia, well, you hear their names. One is called Saskia and the other one is Anissa. And Saskia says to her, she pulls a ring out and says, I'm so tired of having to keep our love like hidden. Like we need to reveal things. We should talk to HR. Like let's get it all in the open. And she pulls out a ring and she's like, I want you to wear this. Like even if you're not ready to tell everybody, at least you can wear this ring and it'll like I will know that like we're together. And Anissa is like, oh well, like thank you so much. I really appreciate this, but I'm not really ready for that right now. And she takes the ring and she like slips it in her pocket. I have a meeting to go to. Okay, this really isn't the right time. The doors open on the 5th floor and Anissa immediately presses the button to close the door. Even though you see there are some people on the other side and they're like, what is going on? But the doors close before anyone else can get on. And she's like, I've got a very important meeting on the 6th floor, and like, I'm trying to move up in the company. It's very stressful. Like, this whole company is very stressful. Everything needs to be perfect, and I'm always afraid I'm going to get fired. I just I can't do this on top of everything else. And Saskia is just like, I thought, like, I thought I could convince you. And Anissa's just like, I'm sorry. And it gets to the 6th floor, the doors open, and Anissa gets off. And Saskia stays on the elevator, and she starts sobbing quietly.
Calamity just whispers, awkward.
I wouldn't want to catch on fire either.
Catch on fire. Oh yeah. Why would a company put her on fire? That's really weird.
I mean, that's a good reason to not, put on a ring, I guess.
The ring would make her catch fire.
Man.
Maybe. I don't know. Like, can
Man.
we make her feel better somehow?
Yeah, Shay, look, she looks so sad. I wish I could do something.
We can't like reveal ourselves though.
Yeah, I know. So you guys,
Pixie dust.
You get. Are you gonna try to put some pixie dust on her?
Wait, I could glue the finger on the other one's hand, so she couldn't take it off.
The finger?
The finger or the ring?
The glue the ring on.
Glue the ring on her finger.
On her finger.
Then she'll set fire.
Oh, right.
Okay.
People are weird.
Feeling really uncomfortable about all the feelings, so she's just gonna like take some of her pixie dust and like sprinkle it on her and hope for the best. I don't know. Like, I'm sorry. You should quit your job.
Are you saying that loud?
She's gonna whisper, I'm sorry. If they're gonna set fire to you, it's not worth it. And just hopes it makes her feel better. I don't know if I need to roll for anything.
Yeah, why don't you roll punk?
Okay.
That sounds like a punk move.
That is a 7.
Ooh.
All right, success. Yeah, so you say that to Anissa, and I mean, you say that to Saskia, and she like kind of perks up, and she's just like, huh, maybe it's not worth it. Maybe I should just leave this company and find something else. And she kind of looks around to see like if she sees something, but she doesn't. You guys are like high enough so she doesn't actually see you. And you get to the 7th floor and the doors open wide, and she gets off on that floor.
Don't worry, be happy.
Be one with nature. Don't take our stones.
The doors close and you guys start moving to the 8th floor.
Man, that sucks for her. This place sounds
bad.
Yeah, it sounds like this company is like pretty messed up.
Is this how like all humans have to live?
I don't know.
And the ones I see in the woods in the park seem to be having fun. They're throwing things around and laughing with each other.
Yeah, there aren't like enough. Like, there's not enough stuff in the park, but it's definitely better.
All humans should just live in the park.
Yes.
I mean, if they're happy there, why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Absolutely. Yeah.
I see no problems with this.
Don't worry.
Yeah. And I've seen
happy.
humans in like these like big things that move really fast. I've never been in one, but they're loud. They look pretty cool though.
Big
Maybe
thing.
they like them.
Are they happy when they're on them?
automobiles or
Yeah,
vans or something, or
yeah,
trucks.
Commodity,
yeah.
how do you know that?
Yeah, how do you know that, Commodity?
Because I watched the humans in the park.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You must have been real close to hear the words
Right.
for these things.
You can hear a lot from the cotton candy.
So you guys get to the 8th floor and the door opens up and you see a man with messy brown hair and brown eyes. He's about 5'9", and he has like a bucket with that's on wheels and a mop, and he moves the mop in as he comes into the elevator, and he looks at the elevator and he's just like, who pressed all these buttons? What the, oh man, I gotta clean up more puke. Why do these workers keep puking? I don't understand. It's, goodness. Oh, I hate my job. So,
Hey,
ugh.
Shay, maybe you can give some of your pixie dust.
He could use some pixie dust.
He needs to be happy.
How often do humans puke? I
Yeah.
kind of sprinkle some dust to see if that can help him.
Why don't you roll pride for me?
All right. The 6.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah. So you sprinkle your pixie dust on him and you start to see the magic of the pixies like come into him. And he's just like, seems like everyone is burned out in this company and I'm tired of having to clean up after them. Maybe I should do something that's going to make me happy.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Maybe I'll play
Be
my
happy.
guitar in the streets. Yeah, that's what I'd love to do.
Or the park.
That would make me happy. And you get to the 9th floor, and the doors open, and he actually starts whistling a little tune as he wheels the mop and everything out.
Yay.
Yes.
Whistle
you
while you work.
on the 9th floor, you see a lot of, like, there's a very nice hallway and there seems to be like offices spread out. As you guys have gone up the floors, it almost seems like every floor is nicer as you go up. And so you get to the 10th floor. And I'm going to change my background.
Ooh.
And yeah, there's this beautiful tile. There's lots there, like the doors are like big, beautiful, and there's chandeliers in the middle and little bushes. And in the back there's some leather couches. Looks pretty inviting, really pretty. So this is the top floor.
Do you think like they like grow these buildings? Like how does this work? Like I've never seen anything so smooth.
I think they build it, but
Ugh.
I don't know what they build it out of. But we got to go out before the doors
Yeah,
close.
okay.
And Nellie
Yeah,
like
come on.
races through the door.
But yeah, why we're here.
We're looking for Orla's dad. Sounds like a jerk.
Mm.
Maybe.
Wait, but why are we looking for him?
The stones.
You're
Yeah,
speaking
like
of stones.
right, because there are these magic stones, and they're selling them to the public, and making lots of money off of it. I mean, I don't know how important money isn't. Like, I don't care about money, but I think humans care a lot
They
about money.
trade money all the time
Yeah.
Mhm.
when they like buy the balloons or the cotton candy
Or the hot dogs.
or the hot dogs.
So like the
Well,
money.
yeah.
Oh,
I would
sorry.
much rather have cotton candy than paper.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
they give the paper or the metal one sometimes. They give the paper to the person with the cotton candy, and then the cotton candy person usually he reaches up and gives them cotton candy.
so like
Hmm.
they buy happiness
I
with the
don't know that
money.
they buy
It
happiness.
looks like it,
I think they buy
It seems like
stuff.
but these
Don't
people
What?
are
don't they know that there's like way better ways you can do this? Like just, cut out the middleman and be
Why
These
happy.
wouldn't
people-
the cotton candy man want everyone to be happy?
Like
Everyone to have it.
just give the cotton candy for free, right? Like
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't
But
make any sense to
people
me.
get jobs to make the paper to then
Yeah.
buy the cotton candy, and these people have jobs and they don't seem happy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This
And the
is a
other
Not
job
part-
buying
role.
enough cotton candy.
Probably a cotton candy situation. I mean, so they lost video. And I think the closed captioning. I think
Yes.
everything's paused. So now's a good time to get a snack. Oh, it's not paused.
No,
Okay.
we are live. Though my
Okay.
Twitch is not showing anything either.
It's just showing
Okay.
our portraits right now. That's what I meant, like it was frozen, not paused. Sorry.
Let us continue.
Okay. All right then. Well, as you guys I assume that you guys got off of the elevator before the doors closed.
Yeah, go to the
Right.
plants.
Oh, you're gonna go to the plants, okay. And you guys are starting to orient yourself to the 10th floor. There was another elevator just to the other side of you, and that one actually opens, and you see the 6'2" guy with the leather jacket coming in.
Ooh.
And he walks into the hallway, and you watch him like walk past you, and he's not saying anything, he's just walking. So what
We-
do you want to do?
We need to see where he goes.
Yeah, maybe follow him.
Yeah,
Follow that jerk.
we probably should.
Yeah.
And so you guys follow this guy all the way through. I think I gave you guys his name. His name is Max. So you follow Max all the way past the hallways, and he comes to a very like elaborate office door. And he opens the door. Well, first he knocks on it, and he kind of listens, and he hears something on the other end. So he's like, all right. And he opens up the door, and he's like going in.
Try to like be right behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try.
All right. Yeah. So I'm going to assume like all of you guys get in. And this is what you see.
Dang.
Yeah. Actually, like a really beautiful office. Very masculine looking. And you see a man behind the table. He's pretty old looking, like 49. Looks pretty tall, broad shoulders. He's got like this big black business suit on, and he looks up at Max and says, what's going on, Max? Why did you interrupt my work day to come here? Like, I mean, we could have just talked about this. And Max walks up to the walks up into the office and sits down in a leather chair, and he's like, yeah, so Orla was here and she shouldn't be coming to the building. I mean, she knows she's not allowed. And Ollie is like, yeah, I gotta talk to her. I gotta talk to her. And Max is like, what is she doing here? She was saying something about the stones being in the forest. What is going on? And Ollie's like, calm down, okay? Okay. I don't want anybody knowing, but our top seller comes from a place that Orla happens to know. And actually, I don't even know where it is. But I mean, we're selling these stones like at like a really high amount of money. Like it is driving our numbers up. It's incredible. It's amazing. So I just need her to get more. And I'm not really sure. She should be just bringing them at home. She shouldn't be coming to the company. So I don't even know what she's doing here. And Max is like, yeah, I don't like this. Like, we shouldn't be getting her involved in this. Why not just get it ourselves? And Ollie's like, yeah, I've tried. I don't know why. Something to do with environmental or whatever. I don't really understand. I don't care about it. I we got to get her to talk somehow. I'm not really sure how to do it. And so you guys hear like this conversation going back and forth where they're trying to figure out how they can get location on these stones.
Let's haunt them. Let's scare them.
Or we could. I feel like we need to figure out where Orla is and like so that we can protect her or convince her to not get any more stones. I don't know.
Are there any masks or animal things or statues in the room? I think I see a statue, but I can't tell it.
Yeah, there is a statue in the room. You do see some like beautifully like carved masks from like different countries that are up on the wall and places that are not in this image.
Mm-hmm.
And Nellie looks at Calamity and says, yeah, I think we need to talk to Orla, but first we need to figure out where they're hiding these stones so that we can bring them back to where they need to be, or because as long as we take them, then they can't use them. And we just need to keep this place safe.
Like we could like, do any of you know how to use their little computer things? Or like we could distract them by haunting them.
They're just going to come back with some of their big trucks if they find the space.
Yeah, so we need to stop that. So we need to like figure out where Orla is. And I think it's either on like pieces of paper, or we can follow them, or it might be on their computer thing. I don't know how to use the computer though. I mean,
I don't know how to use the computer either.
Just
I wish Olette was here. I think maybe she might know. She's really
we can watch
smart.
them. Like, what happens next? Like, what do they do while they're talking?
Yeah, so they're talking about ways that they can persuade Orla to give out the information. And Ollie has talked about giving her a percentage of the profits, but for whatever reason, she doesn't seem that interested in that. He thought about maybe giving her an internship at the company. But he's not sure if that would work. So they're just kind of like brainstorming some ideas. And then Max is like, well, I'm just going to check out the vault, just make sure that it's secure, and then I'll be in touch. Just let me know whatever you come up with, boss. And Ollie's like, yeah. I gotta whip some employees. I mean, I gotta get on them and make sure that they're doing their work. And Max is like, yeah, I know. And you see Ollie get on the phone and he is just like, Saskia, what are you doing? I saw the report that you gave me. That was ridiculous. That was the most despicable report I've ever seen. What are you doing? You're going to get fired if you keep giving me reports like this. Yeah, okay. And I want to see it tomorrow, 5 a.m., not a minute later.
Okay.
Click.
We need to put this dude in his place, but we also need to go to the vault. Can we like somehow sabotage his computer and follow Max?
Is there any like water or anything on his desk?
Oh yeah, there's a pitcher of water and a
I
glass.
would like to dump that over, knock it over.
All right, so I think that would be a punk move.
Right. Oh, a 4.
All right, so that's a fail unless you want a complication. Unless you want to succeed with a complication.
I want a complication.
Okay, so you're pushing and pushing and pushing at this. Is it the pitcher or is it the glass of water? Which one?
Maybe the glass of water because it's a little bit smaller.
Okay, so yeah, so you and it is definitely, you push the glass of water and it's kind of like heavier than you thought it would be. It's like a heavier glass than you thought it would be, and so you end up slipping and some of the water splashes on you to the point of where your wings actually get very wet. So you're not going to be able to fly for a while until you dry up those wings. And the water spills across the desk and across the computer and into his lap. And Ollie stands up and says, ah! And he starts just like screaming obscenities, just like, oh man, what the, how did that even happen? Oh my gosh, I gotta, and you hear him like go to the phone. Lucas, I need you in here to clean up this spill. I don't care if you're cleaning up puke. Okay? You got to come in here and clean this up in my office, okay? And I got to go change, all right? I'll leave the door unlocked. All right, okay. And he hangs up the phone, he stands up and he walks out the office.
So I think I'll keep an eye on the office. Since I can't quite fly, I need to dry these wings off. Oh,
We follow Max.
Sure.
You guys are gonna follow us. Yeah.
As long as Shay's okay with that.
I'm gonna try to hide. Yeah, and Lucas is happy now, so
Hopefully.
That's true. So you guys follow him into a executive restroom. I mean, this restroom is posh.
Wait. Max is the security guard. Are we finding Max?
Oh wait,
or
are
Ollie?
you following Max or Ollie? I forget which one. Max. Okay. All right. So you guys follow Max. So you manage to see him at the end of the hallway and catch him just before he turns. and he goes down. He actually walks for quite a while, and then there's a place where there are like floor to ceiling windows, and it doesn't look like there's anything there, but he like presses on what appears to be like it's just like a accent on the wall, and the door there's like a hidden door that slides open. So Nellie is gonna stay with Shay, just so you know.
Okay.
So it's Calamity and Commodity who are going after Max.
Siblings.
So yay. So you guys get into this hallway, and you see this vault, and there's nobody there. It's just it's like a large safe, and Max presses some buttons so you guys see like what the code is, and he opens it up, and he just looks and sees, okay, all the stones are still here. All right, we're still good. And and he kind of like messages like, yeah,
Right.
we're good, everything's secure.
So tell me, are the stones like loose on shelves? Are they in bins?
Yeah, there's like these shelves, and there are like bins that have like the stones in them. The room is just like glowing because there's
Right.
so many of these magic stones.
So if they're messenger stones, right?
Yes.
And if you have one, you can talk through them and people hear you through it from the other ones, right?
So the stones are always paired off.
Okay.
And so one goes to one person, one goes to the other, and then you can talk to each other. Yeah.
So they must be paired off in sets right there.
Yes.
Here's what I was thinking. What if we can use one stone and broadcast to all of them right now?
Whoa.
So maybe that's a pixie dust move.
That does sound like a pixie dust move.
So
for sure. But who are you trying to broadcast to?
Well, I want to spook him, and maybe it will spook. I don't know. Maybe it spooks to all the stones. Who knows? But at least the ones in this room. It'd be cool if it went to all the ones they already sold. That'd be funny. But
or like if you're successful, like talking to the one stone, the other stones pick up on it. So it's like a feedback loop.
So what I'm going to do is swoop in over his head.
Okay.
And scatter some fairy dust.
Okay.
Pixie dust. And I'm going to go to use one stone and say, "You are doing a bad thing." And hoping that my voice is amplified through all the stones.
All right. You can roll Pixie.
Oh, that's too bad. Because I have a -1 in Pixie.
How'd you do?
1.
Well, there's something I'd like to say, which we haven't used. There's something called bond.
Yeah.
Once per game, you may decide as a group to call on your bond and re-roll one failed roll.
So sibling, how's our bond gonna give me a reroll here?
So I would say maybe as you're flying over, I realize that he might catch a look at you. And so I'll try to distract, like by doing something really out of character, and like try to talk like right behind him to spook him and distract him. And so I'm going to potentially get caught myself. Does that make sense? Would that make sense for this?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
My bond with my sibling is I'm willing to put myself on the line for this.
Of course. So what are you saying?
I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, you, what are you doing here?" I'm like, "You need a haircut." Like I want to sound as matronly as possible, like maybe his mom nagging him a little bit.
All right. Okay, do the re-roll.
3, I'll definitely
Okay.
take a complication.
You'll definitely take a complication. Okay. All right.
I don't get to use Pixie again.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So, and what is it that you're saying into the stones?
You are doing a bad thing with these stones.
And so Max hears what Calamity is saying, and he immediately goes to like touch his hair, like, I have a good haircut. What the wait, what the what?
You are evil people.
Uh,
You will pay for this. Is
oh
it
my,
going through all the stones?
oh my goodness. He's like looking through it. He's like, wait a minute, there shouldn't be a message through these things.
You are terrible. Ollie will pay. You, Max, will pay.
Oh my goodness. And
Vanessa
like,
will pay.
oh my, they know
Saskia
our
will
name.
pay.
They know our names. Oh my goodness.
Orla's okay though.
Oh,
The
well,
rest
at
of
least-
you will
at least
pay.
Orla's okay. I do want her to be okay. Wait a minute. What is this even about? And then
You are messing with things you shouldn't mess with.
And so
You will be destroyed.
and he looks around. He's just like,
Go get Ollie.
what the heck? And he like goes to his weapon, and he like, but he's like shaking and he's frightened.
Go get Ollie now. Call him now.
And he looks
Tell him to be here.
and he looks around at the bins, and he sees Commodity, and his eyes just go wide with fear, and he races out of the vault room.
You are evil.
So that's your complication. You get seed.
Snap.
Uh-oh. All the stones here. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so he has left the vault. So what do you guys do?
How many stones are in there?
I mean, too many to count. For
I'm kinda
sure.
like, could we sabotage the vault so that it doesn't lock? Well, we got the number, right?
Yeah, you know the code, you know how to get in. So if you had enough pixies
Ooh.
or someone to help you, you'd be able to get all of them out and back to the forest. But
I grabbed the
yeah.
stone that I was talking through.
Mhm.
I'm going to throw a bunch of other ones on the ground. Just, in 10, whatever I can do in 10 seconds. Like, we got to get out of it. Well, it's going to take him longer than that to get back.
Well, let's take a pair, at least one pair of stones, if not two, so that we can all talk to each other.
Yeah. And scatter a bunch on the floor.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
help. I don't know what we're doing, but it
You can
feels
easily
fun.
do that.
Crazy things are happening here.
It's fun.
All right. So what is Shay and Nellie up to?
I was thinking blow drying my wings off. I don't think we have a miniature blow dryer.
Yeah, I don't think we do. But
If only
Nellie
you knew about bathroom air dryers.
Nellie like flies around, and she manages to see like a handkerchief peeking out of a drawer. So she pulls on the drawer, and she pulls out this handkerchief, and there's some papers and stuff that fly out, but she doesn't really care about that. And she's just like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry that your wings are wet. That must be awful. And she goes to like help in cleaning your wings, like just trying to get like all of the moisture out. And she's just like, this whole thing is very, very stressful. I'm so nervous about this whole thing. This is bigger than I thought it was. I mean, I knew it was big, but this is really big. This is really big.
It is, Nellie, But don't worry, because we're all here and we're all going to help get these stones, and we're going to figure something out. Thank you so much for helping me dry my wings. They're feeling pretty good now. I think they're
Okay.
drying out. It's working.
Good. You want to try maybe flickering them a little bit?
Yeah, I give them a little flicker and lift
Okay.
my
Yeah.
feet up off the desk
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what should we do next? Should we look to see if we can find out where Orla lives?
Yeah, I would like to, well, should we see if we can find out any information? Do we?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I wish we could just call her. What if we called her and had her meet us at the hot dog cart?
Yeah. Do you think?
I noticed there's a trench coat on that coat rack.
Ooh, good idea. I wonder
Yes.
how do we call her?
There's like that phone thing, like you saw when like he was talking to Saskia,
Yeah.
and then one time he was talking to Lucas. Like like all we I think there's like a specific number. So if we find the number for Orla, and I think when we press this button, we can put it on, I think they call it speaker. And then we can make a phone call and maybe talk to her.
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay. And then
Brilliant.
Nellie starts like looking around to see if she can find out where the number is. And I think that would be a pixie move.
Okay.
So I'm
Should
gonna
I roll?
roll.
Okay.
Yeah, you can roll too.
Ooh, you said a pixie move?
Yes.
Okay. I got 9. Oh wait, no. 7.
Okay, and Nellie also got a 7.
Ah!
So so I would say that you guys are like flitting and like fluttering around, like looking, and you see the papers that she had pulled out, and both of you come to the page at the same time, and you see Orla's name and Orla's phone number. This is it.
We found it. Let's try.
Okay, so are you gonna talk, or am I gonna talk? Are you gonna talk? Like, who's gonna talk? Like, somebody needs to decide who to talk, because I think it's gonna be weird.
Yep.
If you have
Yeah,
to
it might
talk
be weird.
really loud.
Okay, I'm ready. I am ready to talk.
Okay,
Let's dial.
All right, and so she lifts the piece of paper up on the desk, and she presses the buttons so that you hear the dial tone, and then she jumps on each of the buttons in order to call, and then you hear ring. Hello?
Hello, is this Orla?
Yeah. Wait a minute, Dad? You're not my dad.
Yeah, it's okay. It's totally okay. Don't worry about that. But we would really like to meet you at the hot dog stand in the park.
At the hot dog stand?
Yes.
At the park? Wait a minute. Is this about the stones?
Yes, it's an emergency. We really need to talk.
Okay. Well, I've been wanting to talk to my dad, but I guess I'll talk to you. All right.
Okay.
Should I go there? Should I go there right now?
Soon. We're gonna be as quick as we can. We're gonna be in a trench coat.
Oh, okay. So look for someone in a trench coat.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be waiting there for as long as I can.
I will be there too soon.
And what's your name?
My name,
And Nellie whispers, "Don't tell her your real name."
my name is Shannon. Shannon. My name is Shannon.
Okay, Shannon. I guess you'll have more information for me later.
Yes,
All right.
I will. I will.
Okay. All right. I will see you there then.
Thank you, Orla.
And then the phone hangs up and you hear and then Nellie presses on the button. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we did this. You talked to a real human. You
Can't believe I talked to a human. Okay.
Calamity and Commodity are not going to believe this.
I'm feeling a little
Oh my
dizzy.
goodness.
Yeah.
I think Olette is, I think Olette's going to be jealous of you.
I wonder where she is.
Yeah, I wonder where she
We'll
is.
find her.
too.
We'll find her.
We will eventually. Anyway, you did such a good job. And she like hugs
Thank
you and
you.
kind of swings you around in the air.
And I hug back and we swing around. It's very exciting. I was just very excited to talk to a human. Sparkles kind of fly out a little bit.
That was so much fun. Okay, we should probably leave. And then just as
Yeah.
she says that, the door opens and you see Ollie come back in, and he's now in a dark blue suit that's nice and dressed. And Lucas comes in, and Lucas goes straight to the desk and begins cleaning things up. And and Ollie is like looking at him like, how did you even like mess my papers? Like, my papers weren't on the desk there. Now there's stuff on the floor. The incompetence. I'm so tired of it. And Lucas is like, yeah, I'm just gonna finish it up. It's no big deal. Da 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 da. Oh, by the way, I'm quitting tomorrow. He just goes about his day. All right. And so Nellie's like, okay, let's go out. And she like slips out through the door, and she's
and
like,
I follow.
yeah, and she's looking around to see if we can find Calamity or Commodity. Calamity or Commodity. I feel like I was trying to switch the names.
I think we can have way more complicated names next time.
Calamity and Commodity doing comedy.
Yes, Calamity and Commodity doing comedy. All right, so what are you guys doing?
Okay,
Well-
so we threw these stones everywhere. I don't know why.
Because weird, so they think something weird happened here.
Okay. And then take a couple, let's take 2 sets of stones because there's 5 of us. So
I assume you're going to take the smallest ones. They come in a variety of sizes.
I'm taking the one I used to talk to all the other ones. Because I want to keep doing that.
we still need to get the other pair. I think that sure. Yeah.
You can pretty much do that with whichever stone. You use pixie magic to do it. So
Extra pixie magic.
yeah.
Okay.
It's like turning on the Bluetooth, right? You link them by Bluetooth.
Right.
boop.
Yes. So what do you guys want to do next?
Let's meet back up with Nellie and them and see if Nellie and Shay got more information.
Okay.
Come on,
right.
you shouldn't have been how you were seen. What are we gonna do?
I found out that most people don't believe other people when they say they saw a pixie.
I'd love to hear the story about how you found that out.
I read a book.
We know that's not true.
But Shay has all these great books.
Okay.
And every once in a while,
Olette has a lot of
Cotton
books too.
cotton
it's Olette.
candy.
Wait, who has the books? Olette or Shay?
Olette
Oh,
has the books.
Olette has the books. Olette has all these great books.
Oh, you can't even keep their names straight.
Every once in a while, I take a stone. I go, Ollie, you're evil, as we're flying.
Okay. I don't think he's here. Like, okay, let's.
He's somewhere.
Yeah.
I bet Max went to go find him.
Aren't we all somewhere having like a weird
So-
philosophical discussion?
So I assume you guys are flying back towards Ollie's office or where you
Towards
knew
it.
that they were, yeah. And you see Shay and Nellie together, and they're looking for you. And Nellie like looks at Calamity and Commodity. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad we found you. This is a really big place.
Where do you guys see Max?
The
The security jerk.
No.
Huh.
No.
Wonder where he went.
Wait, weren't you following him?
He ran away.
He ran away. Why did he run away?
We spooked him.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh.
You must have said something really intimidating to spook a guy like that. I think he's supposed to protect people. He looks like a type of like protector pixie.
Yeah, I must have said something intimidating.
He must have seen something that made him really stressed out. Calamity's gonna give you each a stone and be like, I got us some so that we can communicate if we get broken up or split up again.
Oh, so you found the
Oh,
vault.
good idea.
You
Oh
saw
yeah,
the
that's what we did. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Max went to the vault and we like saw it, and they've got a ton of our stones.
And we know how to get in
And-
because my big sibling remembers the number.
Yeah, I remember the number. And
Okay.
Commodity made a mess and spooked
Okay.
spooked Max quite.
We need to figure out a way to get them out somehow. So Shay talked to a human.
What?
Dude. Yes. And not just any human. I spoke to Orla.
Orla. She's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes.
She was very nice.
She'll learn the mistakes she's made.
Yes. And also, I got a trench coat and I got a little hat, and we're going to meet Orla in the park by the hot dog stand.
So we're doing this.
We said as soon as
Ollie,
possible.
you're evil.
Don't mind Commodity.
Why are you saying that?
Mitty's
'cause
just
I'm trying to broadcast you all the stones.
Oh, okay.
Trying to send a message. to all the
Okay, well,
stones.
we have to meet up with Orla.
Okay.
Yes.
How do we get
So-
out?
we get dressed
Oh,
up
Yeah.
the
now.
elevator.
Oh yeah,
To the elevator.
we could dress up now.
Yeah.
It'll be a good like test run.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Let's hope we pass.
All right, so we all have to roll Pixie.
No.
That's not good.
Not gonna be good. I rolled a 1, so I got a 0.
I got a 6.
I got a 3.
Yeah,
I got a
Yay.
6 as well.
Thank goodness.
What did you get?
Me? Or
You got a 3. Oh, he got a 3. Okay. It doesn't really say that everyone needs to succeed.
a lot of times it's
So-
like as long as half of the people succeed, you succeed.
Yeah, I think it's enough. So yeah, so who's gonna be where?
I mean,
Well, whoever talks should be the hat, right?
Maybe I should be the hat because
I think you should be the hat. yeah.
Orla knows my voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be down by a foot, so I can keep telling Ollie he's evil.
Okay. And
Ollie,
you're
evil.
and Calamity and I and Nellie can be in the shoulder. And
yeah, like
we'll-
holding up the shoulders. Yeah.
Yes. So
Maybe
when
we just don't have shoes. I don't know.
we just have one shoe.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine. It'll
If we
be
find
fine.
Olette, she'll help us out.
Yes. So I guess we're gonna go on the elevator, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys go up to the elevator, you press the button, you go in, you click the first floor, and as it goes down, it stops on the 8th floor, and you see Anissa get on, and she like looks at you like suspiciously, and she's just like, I don't think I've seen you here before.
Hello.
Hello.
Tip the hat.
I shrug a shoulder.
What's your name?
I'm Shannon.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm Anissa Cook. I'm one of the top workers here. Soon to be going up even more if I play everything right.
Tell her she
I
should
love
quit and go
Anissa
love
Cook.
Saskia.
How's Saskia?
Wait, oh, you know Saskia? I
Yes.
I assume she's all right. I don't know. I only see her at meetings sometimes.
Liar.
Are you
Oh,
saying that loud enough for?
I don't know. Probably, but probably not trying to.
Did your shoe just say something?
I think it just squeaked.
Oh, okay.
Squeak.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. 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 Why are you asking about Saskia?
She's like, just noticed that she does wonderful things.
Well, I mean, she's efficient in her work, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Both of you could be partners and work together. I bet you would make each other happy.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but this conversation is getting really weird right now.
Kidding.
I thought you worked together. Okay.
Well, I mean, yes, we work together, but I mean, we are in different departments, so
Oh,
so it's
departments.
That's definitely a thing that we know about.
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Anyway, I hope you get a lot of work done today. And she presses a button and the door opens and she gets off on
Hope
her
you
floor.
stay happy. Get happy.
And she like turns around and she like gives you like this really confused look just as the doors close.
Love her.
But your job. We can't. We have like. It's more important that we get these stones.
All right.
Oh, but
And
they're
then
so cute.
You guys go all the way down to the first floor and the doors open. And as you're heading to the receptionist, you hear Vanessa like talking on the phone. And she's like, Max, calm down, okay? I'm sure you did it. I mean, yeah, I heard that and all the evil thing, but like you couldn't have seen like a creature or something like that.
This company is evil.
What the what?
Okay, let's just get out, you guys. Come on.
Feet
They're
move.
distracted. They're distracted.
Feet move.
You know
Yes.
what, Max? Maybe we should both leave this company. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. This is not good. I don't want to deal with like spirits or like I'm very superstitious. This is not good. And
Be
this is
afraid. Be very afraid.
if everybody who has stones is hearing the same message, our profit share is going to go down tremendously. So I'm going to roll over my
Kaiser.
401k.
Kaiser is evil.
All right. Okay, Max. Yeah, just keep breathing like that. All right. I've got some work to do. So I'm putting you on speaker. You see her like go back to her typing. So you guys gonna head out? Okay. So you
Yeah.
head out. Vanessa like looks at you and is just like, that's weird. I don't remember ever seeing anyone in a trench coat coming in, but
I mean, it's Ollie's trench coat, right?
uh yeah, it is Ollie's trench coat.
I'll just
uh
like wave the arm, like bye.
This is all weekend at Bernie's.
all right.
Act normal.
Goodbye, Mr. Yabe. And she goes
Bye.
back to doing her work. She's just like, did Ollie's voice just get really soft and feminine?
Bye.
And so you get through the doors and you make it out onto the city and out to the park, and you see Orla is already there. And she's looking at like her cell phone, and she's just like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. Like, what is going on? And then she looks up and she sees the trench coat, and she's just like, can you, like, there's like all these social media posts about this evil thing going on with the message stones. Like, everybody's starting to throw them out. They don't like, it's wow, like things are going bad, like real quick. So, what did you want to talk to me about, Shannon?
Well, I actually wanted to talk to you about the stones. It sounds like your father doesn't know where they came from.
Oh, well, I know where they came from because I get them for him.
Yes. And I was wondering, since they're like kind of evil now, we should probably put them back and not tell anyone where they came from. What do you think?
Oh, wow, really?
Maybe
Well,
stop the evil.
well, yeah, I mean, if they're evil, then it's not good for everyone to have them. I thought I would get more attention from my dad if I introduced a product that he could sell. And when I found these things, I thought, these are incredible, these are amazing. But he didn't give me attention. He just wanted more stones. And so I got him more and 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 more.
Oh, it
But
sounds like it didn't work.
it didn't work.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Yeah, and he's still just like so focused on his work. That's all he cares about, is work.
It must be really hard to have a dad who doesn't care about you or doesn't show it.
Yeah. I've been kind of struggling with this thing, like there's this girl that I like, but like I wanted to talk to him about it, but like he doesn't even want to talk to me. So like
Oh. Who is this girl? How long have you known her?
oh, I've known her since we were like 6 years old.
Aw.
Yeah. Her name is
Aw.
Zoe. And wait, did your shoe just say aw?
Maybe? No. I don't think
Oh.
shoes talk.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I must have misheard that or something. Yeah. So anyway, her name is Zoe. And she's really
Zoe.
cute. She's really like, she's got like this really cool gothic look. Like she wears like black eyeshadow
Mm.
and she wears like interesting like necklaces and bracelets and like she's
Everything
out.
seems cool.
She's out and like everybody knows like she's gay, but nobody really knows that I'm gay. Like I'm not really sure if I'm like ready to like say that to anybody, and I don't know.
Sounds like Zoe is very like true to herself.
Yeah, she is.
Hmm.
I think I kind of wiggle my way up the leg a little bit and go, she just said the thing she wanted to say she was.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's just my problem. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure it out someday, I guess.
What did
Anyway, I
Zoe
guess.
think about the stones?
Oh, Zoe doesn't know about the stones. I don't want her to know. Like it's a secret like where they come from. But I could probably sneak over to the company if I can get in through the door past Max.
We
And maybe
have the code to
wait,
the vault.
you have the code to the vaults?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. And then I could get all the stones and I can put them back in the forest and I won't tell anybody about where I found them and nobody will know and no one will have to deal with the evilness of whatever the evilness is.
Yes. And then you can go be your happy self away from all of this. The company doesn't seem happy, even with stones.
Yeah. That's not very happy.
No.
I don't know if it's ever been happy, honestly. And when my dad comes home, like he's not very happy either. He's stressed. I don't really understand. Like he spends so much time making so much money, but he's still not happy. So what's the point?
I think the paper stuff doesn't make us happy.
The paper stuff.
The money. The money doesn't make us happy.
The money. Oh, money doesn't make you happy.
I think,
Whoa.
yeah.
Money doesn't make you happy. I've never heard anybody say that ever.
Cotton candy can make you happy a little bit.
Well,
Hot
we do
dogs.
have some delicious cotton candy in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I think I'll get like some really heavy duty bags. I have some in my car. And then I'll have to get into the building and then get rid of the stones. I guess I could do it today. It's getting kind of like darker in the day.
So
Can
If
like
I
we
get in
help
before
you?
things, if I get in before things close down, then I should be able to make it.
The sooner the better.
Calamity's gonna like kind of whisper to Shay, like we can help. Like either they could be a lookout for us, or we could be a lookout for her,
Hey,
like or something. But we
you
just
think
can't be in the same
Yes.
room together.
you think we're Ollie?
Oh, but she she doesn't need to know like that we're pixies. Like we can help. We
No.
can
But
help from.
Vanessa thinks we're Ollie, right? She said goodbye, Mr. Ollie, so we can walk
Yeah,
her in because he's the boss, man. He's like the queen.
we could. And then we
No?
could like let them go.
We
And then,
can,
like,
should we escort you in?
Yeah, I think that would be good. That trench coat looks very familiar to me, but
Yeah.
I can't quite place where I saw it. I don't think it matters. Anyway, yeah, let's go. And she like leads you to her car, which is like a small like Toyota Corolla. And she opens up the trunk and takes out 2 bags. And then she makes her way over to the building.
I feel like now they'll be on like high alert right now.
And as you guys like come in, Vanessa is just like, "Oh, Mr. Yabe. Oh, I'm so glad that you're here. I am just like so frantic. Like the phones are ringing off the hook. Our shareholders are terrified of what's going on. They're saying that our product is evil. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, the newspapers are calling. Like, they want to press like right now. Like, what?
Hold the
How do I
arm up.
handle this?
Hold the hand. I'll handle this.
We could just tell her to go home. And, like, take a
You go
nap.
home. You can go home for the night.
Wait,
You
I have
deserve a break.
I have all this work that I need to do. And you said if I don't get the work done, like you said that I'm gonna get fired. And it's just
I changed my mind. It's okay. You go home and you take a break. Or
oh
go walk in the park and get some cotton candy.
oh well, I'm not gonna ask you twice. And she grabs her things and she just like runs out. And Orla like looks at you guys and just like, wow, good job.
To the elevators?
The foot moves right. Like let's go.
Okay. You move quite well with 1 foot.
Yes. Yes, we do. I do.
Oh, okay. Are those your pronouns? We? Should I use the pronouns we? Is that what you prefer?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
So I would like to share something about the elevator. It is fun to press the buttons and see all the pretty lights, but it's quicker if we just press 10. And right now we want to be quick.
Oh,
You should know that.
absolutely agree.
Could
And
you please press?
Absolutely. So Orla goes into the elevator, waits for you guys to get in, and then presses the 10 button. And you guys go straight to the top. And Orla's, like just kind of like relaxing and in the elevator, and she's just like, oh man, can't believe I'm actually gonna do this. I think my dad's gonna be furious if he finds out that I was behind this. Hopefully I don't see Max. Where is Max? He's usually in front or in the lobby. I didn't even see him.
He was talking to Vanessa.
Oh.
But like on the phone. But I think he's kind of scared right now.
Max being scared? That doesn't sound right. Max doesn't seem scared of anything.
It's a weird day today.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
And so you guys get to the hallway and make your way down to the vault. I assume the trench coat is leading the way because she actually doesn't know where it is. And she's just like, wow, you must have done a lot of work to try to figure out where this vault is and everything. So you guys get to like the place where, where Calamity and Commodity know like there's a secret hidden door, but you guys never close that door, so it's wide open. And you go through the hallway, and actually I don't think you close the vault either. So the vault is still open. So you don't even need the code.
Well,
And
look at this.
well, look at this. Everything's just out in the open and Max is nowhere to be found. It's so weird. And so Orla goes around and empties out all of the bins. So she's going around doing that, and this gives you guys an opportunity to talk if you want to talk to each other.
Like,
How are we doing?
I
Great.
think like we're doing okay. She's like that felt like way too easy to convince her. But like what did we'll
The
have to like keep looking.
inside of this trench coat smells like a fart.
Sorry.
Like, can we get her to bring them back where she found them? Or like
That's what she
should
said
we
she was
find
going to do.
like should we find a new place for them? Because like I don't want her coming back. Like I worry about her knowing where they are in general.
Just let her bury them there, and then we'll get them out of there
Okay. Like
so we know where they are.
Maybe she'll go somewhere with Zoe and find happiness.
They do that face thing.
Yeah.
The face thing. You mean the kissing thing?
The kissing. Yeah.
The kissing
thing.
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Kisses are fun.
they're all right. Like I just
Have
hope we
you-
can trust her.
Have you ever kissed someone, Calamity?
Yes. It was fine.
I mean,
was
not
fine.
me.
I mean, it was fine.
Well, maybe you didn't get a better kiss.
Eh, like, I don't know if it's my thing.
Not everybody is good at kissing.
I'm perfectly fine at kissing. I just don't know if I want to do it all the time.
Some people don't.
And that's okay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So while you guys are having this conversation, or Orla is going around, you see her like emptying every single bin.
Keeping a watch out the vault door.
Yeah, is anyone
And
coming?
yeah, you don't hear anything, you don't see anything.
I feel like this
this-
company was just begging to get robbed. Like, that did not take us much work, you guys, to infiltrate. These just aren't very good. It must be tied to their happiness.
We're
They're just not good
pixies,
at
and they're
things.
not happy.
Yeah, if only they could be pixies too.
Yeah.
Oh,
And so Orla finishes up and she has 2 bags full of the stones, and she's like, all right, I got them all. We're clear, like there's nobody around. Is this really so easy? Wow. This is crazy. I can't believe, I feel so
We
bad.
walk
I'm like robbing from my dad.
We go in the hallway first.
But you know
should we
what?
close the doors?
I gave him the stones in the first place.
You are right. They were never his to begin with.
That's true.
So we're just putting them back to where they belong. Let's shut the safe and shut this door thing so that, it might stall them a little bit.
Yeah, that sounds good. So Orla closes the vault, and then when we walk out into the hallway, she closes that secret door, and she just like looks at it in amazement. She's like, wow, you can't even tell there's a door there. That's great.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it is really cool. Okay, so now we got to find a way to get out. And as you guys are like walking down the hallway, you hear a whistle. Sounds
whistle.
familiar.
Lucas.
And Lucas is like, he has his mop and his bucket, and he sees both of you, and he just waves happily.
Hey,
Hi.
Lucas.
I whistled back his same tune.
And Lucas is like, I don't know you. Or do I? Wait, are you Mr. Yabe?
No, but thank you so much for cleaning all the time.
Oh, thank you. No one ever thanks me, like I think people get so stressed, like they're puking and I have to clean their puke and it's just awful.
Well, you are appreciated.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. And he looks at Orla. He's like, "Hi, Orla." And he notices the two sacks and he's like, "Yeah, I'm not going to ask about that." And he just keeps on walking. Just whistling like a happy tune.
Good dude.
Are those the only elevators? Are those the only elevators, guys?
There's the executive elevators, but I don't know how to get to them.
We don't want those.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. I think there's like a special key, and I don't know exactly where it
Do
is.
the stairs.
We could do the stairs.
Oh, that could be terrible.
I mean,
Wait, is that Shannon? Did you say that? Your voice sounded a little different.
Yeah, well, I was just thinking 10 flights of stairs are a lot.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, let's just go back to the elevator.
Okay.
And she carries all the stones to the elevator.
I wish a pixie would know about a service elevator, but I don't.
And then she clicks the one button, number 1, as she looks at the trench coat and she's like, "I remembered."
That's the quickest. Yay.
And so as you guys are going down in the elevator, her cell phone buzzes and she looks at her cell phone and she's like, "Oh my gosh, Zoe just texted me. Oh my gosh, what do I say? I don't know.
What did she text? What did she text?
Oh my goodness." So she invited me to, like, I guess it's like a group hangout thing, like a bonfire on the beach.
Ooh,
Oh,
a
man.
bonfire.
Yes, say yes.
Yes. That sounds fun.
I don't know. Should I?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, it will be a lot of fun. Okay, I'm gonna say yes.
Okay, is it tonight?
It is tonight. Yes.
Ah,
Yeah. And yeah, so she's gonna pick me up too. Oh my goodness.
do you get to go in one of
Is-
those big
Is this a date?
automobiles?
Is this a date? I don't know if I could call this a date.
I think, what are you going to wear?
Oh man, I don't even know. I don't know. I'll have to like think about it. I'll have to look through my wardrobe.
Yes.
Oh man, I got to think about how I want my hair and what I want to bring. Maybe I'll bring like s'more items. Everyone loves s'mores at bonfires.
S'mores?
Yeah, so they have like graham crackers and then there's like a marshmallow, and like you heat up the marshmallow so it's like nice and melty, and then you have a piece of chocolate. So you put like graham cracker, piece of chocolate, marshmallow, and then another graham cracker on top, so it's like a sandwich, and then you bite into it. It's the most delicious thing ever.
That sounds so yummy.
Yes, it's really, really yummy. You could come too if you wanted to. I mean, it's open to the public. It's on the beach, so anybody can come if you wanted to. I think it'll be
Oh,
fun.
we would love to come.
No,
Oh,
we
but-
wouldn't.
Yeah, sure.
The foot taps the ground a lot of times.
You guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be really dark too. but it'll be a lot of fun. And then you guys
Mhm.
get to the first floor and the doors open wide, and you guys come out into the lobby and there's no receptionist because Vanessa has left. And in fact, it seems a number of people have somehow left this company.
It's okay. Everyone can have the day off.
Yeah. And so she goes out of the building, and then she's like, well, I'm gonna go back to the forest and put all these pebbles, these stones back. Do you know about the forest? Do you know where they come from?
Yes, could we come with you to help?
um sure, I guess. I've been wanting to ask, how do you know about all of this?
Uh, um, on our walk through the forest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I guess you just kind of like heard my name and my dad's name like through social media and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I
We
think
got a
he
we got
really
a
wants to get the stones out there.
yeah, we got a pretty big like Instagram account and Snapchat and all that. And so she starts talking about all of those things while you guys make your way back to the forest. And you get to that place where there was like a opening in the forest, and there are all these holes. And she actually, like, on her way there, like, she goes to her car and gets a shovel out of her trunk. And when you guys get to the forest, she starts to put the stones back in place. And she's just like, wow, this feels a little cathartic, actually.
That's really great to notice.
Yeah. I came here hoping that I could find a way to connect with my father. And now, I don't know, this is not the way. I don't know if there's another way, but
I wouldn't give up hope.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so she fills all of the holes with the different rocks and uses the shovels to cover it. And um do you guys want to help? That's going to definitely take some rolls because it's going to be really difficult.
I'd like to try.
You just tell her we'll finish. She can go now.
Right.
Okay, all right. And then she like looks at you and she's just like, thank you for your help. Maybe I'll see you at the bonfire, maybe. I don't know.
Calamity will
Yeah.
like kind of like try to wave with the arm, like, yeah, like while she says something.
So why don't you roll Pixie for that? Or are you able to?
I am
Um
not
we
able
are
to.
we are technically in a new scene.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Like,
you're
I guess I'm trying to like pat her back and make it seem like it's a hand.
And this could be pride, remaining upbeat, making people feel happy.
yeah, you could
There we
roll
go.
pride
I
too.
haven't done a pride
Yeah.
roll. 3 total. Uh, I try, but I think I just fail.
Yeah,
Like, I don't
yeah.
even make it there.
So your arm just like looks super floppy.
Don't you worry about a thing.
And Orla's like, are you okay? Like, your arm just did a weird thing there.
We are great and so excited for you and Zoe.
Okay. Okay. Well, it was nice meeting you, Shannon. Um, Take care. And then
You too.
she walks off back into the city.
Phew. I
Okay,
wanted to fire the whole company,
let's get
the
this
whole
off.
building.
Ah, this guy needs, I don't know, to not like I just smell like all these perfumey things. I don't like it. It's awful.
He
Ugh.
smells like
Ugh.
worse
I've
than
been
hot
holding in a
dogs.
sneeze this whole time.
Worse than hot dogs.
Nellie's
yeah.
like, yeah, like it smells like humans sometimes don't smell very good.
The shoe was really bad.
Ugh. I hear like sometimes humans get like sweaty like on their feet.
They should do
Yeah.
like just don't wear shoes and you're fine.
Right.
Wear
Right.
like flowers like we do or nothing. Good
Yes.
job, Shay. You did an amazing job. I was very impressed.
Yeah.
Very nervous. I didn't know what to say.
Like nice thinking about the elevator. Like, cause like I bet people do that all the time. Like where they just
I would if I could. Just all the bad
Yeah.
things.
Sound like you said everything right.
Thank you.
And maybe she'll go out with Zoe.
I hope so.
Hope they smush faces.
Yes.
Smush faces.
Seems like they like that kind of thing.
It's called kissing. Kissing
It's
commodity.
kind of a boring name.
Yeah, smush faces. I'm gonna go with Diddy over here, and
Yeah.
it's funnier, and it sounds way more interesting. Kissing.
I think I heard someone call it swap spit.
Ew,
Swapping
Oh.
spit.
you would like that.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound as appealing to me.
So like, should we update like should we move the stones now, or we could also like tell the rest of the pixies?
We should get help.
I'm also a little worried about Olette.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I hope
not-
that Olette is just doing something fun and finding out new information.
I hope so
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Maybe.
figure that out.
Maybe. Okay. Well, I think now would actually be a good time for a break. So we're going to take 10 minutes break and then we're going to be kind of wrapping things up.
Sounds excellent.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So we'll see everyone in 10 minutes. Welcome back. So, you guys were all at the clearing, putting all the stones together. And what did you want to do next?
I want to broadcast if it works still. If you don't want your stones, the evil stones, throw them in the pond in the park in the middle of town. Cleanse them that way. Release the evil from your midst.
Hopefully that works.
All right.
Like maybe we should let the queen know and
Yeah, we need to get help.
figure
moving
out
all
how
these
to get
stones.
Olette. Yeah. Like
Right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
So all of you head to the sacred willow tree where you see Queen Berry, Fig Sparkle. And she seems to be working on some kind of contraption in the tree, some kind of like pulley system.
We got the stones. We got the stones. We got the stones. We need help. We got the stones. We need everybody's help.
Wait, the stones? What are you talking about? Oh, Nellie. Oh, hi, Nellie. Oh, you mean the situation that Nellie was talking about? Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, that was a very difficult situation indeed.
Those
did
humans
you
are
not
really
know?
sad. But sorry, sibling.
Oh, I was just, did you not know about like the whole situation?
Oh, I knew that it had to do with them meddling in pixie affairs.
Okay.
I trust Nellie enough to, handle the details of all these things.
We need help moving the stones from where they are.
Oh, okay. All right. Nellie, this seems like maybe a job for some rabbits and squirrels. What do you think? And Nellie is like, oh, that would be wonderful. That's a wonderful idea. And she kind of like has this whistle that she has as at her hip, a little tiny pixie-sized whistle, and she blows through it. And you see a couple of pixies that have all of them have pink hair like hers, and she's just like, all right, let's go. And they all begin to like call to the rabbits and the squirrels in the trees, and they all like move through to the center of the forest area, and the rabbits start to pat on the holes that have been filled in to kind of keep the soil down in like a nice way, and then the squirrels are
We
like
want to move as
pushing.
many of them out of this area as we can to another area so that Orla can't find them.
Oh, you want the stones somewhere else? Where else?
I don't know. Somewhere else. Because there's one human who knows they're here.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, all right. Uh, but it'll stay in the forest, right? I mean,
Yeah, just away from this spot.
okay. Well, I mean,
I'm not being that complicated.
yeah, it's just the far like anybody can go into the forest, but
But then
okay,
they won't
let's
know
just
exactly where they are. Are
yeah,
they
I guess
everywhere?
I guess they'll be in a different place, but yeah. Um all right then. So you want us to dig up the stones and then put them somewhere else?
Well, as far as I understand, Orla didn't bury them all. She started to ask for help, and we said, "You can go. We'll take care of it."
Oh, so that's what you did. I didn't know that was
Yeah.
clear.
Oh, sorry, I thought so.
All right. Okay then. Let's move them somewhere else. And
Yay!
so she starts moving through the trees and just picks a random spot, and the squirrels and the rabbits like dig the holes and find different places to put them. And and sets them up.
Squirrels are good at that kind of thing.
Yeah, I like to think of like squirrels and chipmunks like just putting stones in their mouths and then
Stones in their mouths, and then just digging through the soil and putting it in, and all of that stuff. So
Hey, Nelly, if people throw theirs in the water, will the fish help us? Or we just leave
that
them there?
I think they will be fine there. I think they'll be fine there.
Okay.
we could talk to the fish. I mean, yeah, that'd be cool.
But be
Um,
careful to not get your wings wet.
Yeah, you really have to worry about like your wings getting wet. So yeah, because it's pretty hard to fly when your wings.
That's why
are
the
wet.
fish would help us. Because fish like being wet.
Yes, but it's hard to talk to fish without being in the water because they only breathe water.
Oh, how about the frogs?
Yeah, we could definitely talk to some frogs.
Oh, and they got big mouths. And they're
Oh.
good.
Rabbit.
yeah,
Rabbit.
yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. And they've got long tongues too.
Yeah, I just feel like we can't trust the humans too much. Like most of them are probably okay, but
Yes.
in general.
Yes.
I mean, if they're all afraid of being fired, getting caught lit on fire, I understand why.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
Well,
that's
wow.
some weird.
That is very scary, but I just want to thank all of you for helping out and keeping our tree protected and keeping our magic protected.
Well-
This was a very big job.
Yeah, no problem. But we lost someone. We need to get Olette. I don't know
Oh,
where she
no.
is.
Oh yeah, that's right. Where is Olette?
She like pressed all the buttons on the elevator and then left, and I'm worried that
Oh my goodness.
she got left behind, and we're gonna have to figure out how to get her back.
Oh my goodness. Well, we will all work together to try to find her and make sure that she's so safe. We can't leave a pixie behind. Never leave a pixie behind. I mean,
And
that's
none of
not
us
one
were
of the
seen.
rules. It's not one of the rules, but it is my number 3rd rule. But it's like an unwritten rule. But it's like something that I think. I
But we
don't
definitely
really say
didn't
it,
break
but
any of the rules. We definitely were not seen.
you made
like,
sure no one saw you.
Absolutely, we're fine.
Security guard never saw us.
Yeah, Max didn't see us.
Security
at
jerk.
all. Nope.
No, Max didn't see us and get freaked out and run away.
There's nothing like that
Oh.
happened.
Okay.
Yeah, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We need to get Olette.
All right. All right then. Well, we will start to set up a search party then. And that is where we're gonna end things.
I want to go to the
actually.
beach.
Ooh, bonfire.
Yeah.
There is gonna be a bonfire.
Wait,
Yeah.
is that a different kind of being a fire thing for humans?
I hope so.
I did want to fire the whole building.
Yeah. Well, I hope that.
Well,
Light it
that's
on
something.
fire.
Yeah, that's something that I guess you guys could talk about the next time when we finish things. So we will go ahead and say goodbye to the character, and then goodbye to the player, and then we will do our checkout questions. All right, you guys ready? So who'd like to say goodbye first?
I can. So I. So sorry. I was playing Calamity,
You had a lot of fun, Calamity. I know it.
Goodbye, Calamity.
and
Bye.
I am Hallie.
Hey, Hallie.
Hey, Hallie.
Hey.
I'm the younger twin by 17 years to Calamity. My name's Commodity.
Years.
Hi,
Hi,
Commodity.
And my name is Menachem.
All right. Hey, Menachem.
I was playing Shaylee, otherwise known as
Shaylee.
Shay,
Hi,
Shay.
Shaylee.
Shay. Hey, Shay.
and I'm Maggie.
Hey, Maggie.
Hey, Maggie. And I've been Nellie and the other NPCs today.
Hello, the cast of thousands.
Hello.
Yes. And I am your game master, Tennille.
Game
Hey,
master
Hi,
Neil.
today.
Tennille.
Thank you. All right. And so the debrief questions for today is as a character, what made you proud today? And then I want you to answer the other questions as a player. How did you connect to your queer self today? And what did you appreciate about your play or someone else's play today?
Hmm.
All right. Well, I can go. So, what made me proud? Well, for an introverted little pixie, I played the talking head under the hat. And I was really proud because I felt like I was more brave and even spilling the water. I was proud of myself for that, for really getting into it. And how did I connect to my queer self today? I felt like I was doing a lot of connecting to my identity, a lot of it to my neurodivergence in some ways, like just kind of like saying it, probably saying things a little bit more bluntly. But then with my queer self, just being able to like be happy that two women were kissing and like also being confused as to this isn't something we can hide or that we should have to hide. And so that's how I was connecting, like being proud and being authentic to who you are kind of felt like a theme for what I witnessed in the game. And then how did you appreciate about your play or someone else's play? Ooh. Um I really liked hearing about what was happening in the vault and throwing around the different stones, just like, and it just felt like really creative to talk through the stones in different ways, and so I liked that component, and then I really appreciated the siblings being together and just having their scenes together, the spotlight on them. I thought that was really, really fun to see too.
I could go next.
Sounds good.
What made me proud as Calamity? I think Calamity was very proud of just like the group as a whole. I know that we talk about that a little bit later, but like just really proud of her little group, her cohort, her posse, and their creativity and including for commodity. Like that was some pretty fast thinking. How did I connect to my queer self today? I think Calamity is she's probably asexual, and while I personally don't identify as asexual, I do have periods of time where I'm just like I can definitely understand it more, and I can understand why like people may be asexual, and so like I think that I was able to connect with that part of myself more. And I like the idea of being able to explore what it would mean to be asexual, especially like as a pixie, because I think that they probably have a lot of free love going around, and she maybe that's just not what she's as interested in. And what did I appreciate other people's play? I'm gonna echo what you said about Shay and you, Maggie. Yeah, I think Maggie, you tend to be a little quieter, so I think it was really awesome seeing you have not only have the spotlight, but almost kind of be forced to remain in it. And I think it was probably difficult. And I'm grateful that you did. And so thank you.
That leaves me.
Mm-hmm.
It leaves you too, Tennille. You might.
Yeah, I'll go after you.
Yeah, we made good work of that. You know, some creativity, some cleverness, some we got our stones back, and we use our pixie dust well. I'm proud of that. It was fun to play a pixie who didn't understand like why Saskia and Anissa would have to hide their relationship. Right, so like they're just people in love. You know, so and then and getting to play a character is like it was fun to I play a character. What's a gender? I don't know what that is. You know, it's fun. It was kind of fun to play the ignorance of these things that become hard and even traumatic for people. To kind of like play out even just for a little bit of world, like, hey, this is like just normal, right? So that was kind of my connection to queer self. Yeah, Maggie Shaylee's being the head and talking, and I started to laugh at one point because I think you said something like that's a good thing to notice. And I just heard your therapist self coming out, you know, through Shaylee. So
Yeah.
And Calamity gave into impulsive and quick to act impulsiveness and being quick to act and enjoyed themselves. So I like the way you played that, Hallie.
Awesome. I was really proud of the whole like phone situation. Like, I don't know why, but like the idea of like a pixie calling a human on the phone and like having to actually jump on all of the buttons, it's just like a really cute idea to me in my head. And I really loved it. So I'm proud of myself for that idea. And that all came together. How did I connect to my queer self? I think I really immersed myself in the Orla character. And I loved it when Orla got to talk about Zoe and her like crush, and just it just reminds me of like those feelings of when it's like, oh, you like someone but you don't know if they like you, but maybe they do, but maybe they don't, or like, what do you say, you know, like those things are, I don't know, it's fun. I love the awkwardness of it. I really like lean into the awkwardness. And what did I appreciate about my play or someone else's play? I would say like Shay was like the highlight of this episode, honestly. I think it was great to spotlight her and have her be the head, and then also go on the phone and talk to the human. So that was a lot of fun too, because I had no idea how that was going to turn out, but I think it turned out great. So yeah, so that was wonderful. So thank you so much, Maggie. Appreciate it. All right. And so now we're gonna actually just end some things now. Malcolm, you wanna end it for us? Thank you all for watching.
Yes, thank you all for being here. Tune in next time to find out, where is Olette? Will our pixies in a trench coat ever recover from the smell? Will we see any smushing of faces in our next episode? And if we're brave, will the pixies head to the bonfire? And will they find out the fate and our future of Orla and Zoe? Tune in next time on Gaze of Our Lives.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.